Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another podcast episode. Before we get into the podcast episode, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. So, Cardi B is on the cover of Vogue, and Cardi B is ready to bust shots at her ops, aka JT, possibly Nicki. She talked about in her Vogue interview about not doing any more collaborations. She said, I'm not going to release any more collaborations. I'm going to publish my next solo single. Now I'm working on a cover and ideas for the next album because it's definitely coming. Everyone always tells me that I could release the album now. They did it when I launched WAP with Megan Thee Stallion and when I launched Up. But I always let them know that I'm not going to wait long to release it after all these singles. So stay tuned because it's going to come out very soon. So the payola package is here. I believe she's going to be sending shots back at JT because JT has been calling her ugly. Her and Partisan Fontaine are going to send shots to, Nickiminaj. And what if she drop like right after Nicki Minaj? Okay, it may not be the same week, but what if she dropped like the week after Nicki drops her album? You never know. I can see Titanic Records doing that. Not only that, Partisan Fontaine was spotted at a writer's camp a few days ago. Could be for Cardi B, could be for somebody else, because Partisan Fontaine has also written for other artists. So Partisan Fontaine was posted up with a guy named Troy, who was also a writer. And Troy said on Instagram, Atlanta has been one for the books. 3-day camp for creators, for songwriters and producers signed to the label. It has been more amazing than Canada was representing. Then he shouts out a bunch of people who I don't really care about. And at the bottom, he says, Sony is in the building. I'm proud to be on a songwriter and producer. Let's get it. So, they had a writing camp in Atlanta and fans are saying that it's for Cardi B. But he mentioned Sony and Cardi B's under Titanic Records. So I don't know if it would be for Cardi B. That wouldn't make sense. But I still wouldn't put it past Cardi B to have writing camps. She was already exposed for it by Amy Luciana from Love and Hip Hop. She tried to deny it, but nobody believes her. I don't believe that Cardi B be sitting writing down her raps, okay? I think she'd be sitting down and reciting her raps, okay? And there's really no shade. Moving on to Ice and Cardi B, some fans are in a frenzy because Ice Spice put heart eyes under Cardi B's Vogue picture. And then fans were in the comments telling her to pick a side. Now, here's the thing. I don't understand why people are shocked that Ice Spice is showing love to Cardi B. Okay? But notice Cardi B do not show love to Ice Spice. It's always kind of one-sided since the Nicki Minaj collaboration. Since Ice Spice has collaborated with Nicki Minaj, Cardi B has been paying her dust, okay, publicly, okay? She can say whatever she wants in the DMs or privately, but publicly, she has been paying her dust, okay? Ever since they collabed on Princess Diana and Barbie World. Ice Spice has still been showing love to Cardi B. And like I said before, don't rule it out for Ice Spice to work with Cardi B, okay? Because let's not forget, she scrapped the Munch remix. So they could have put out a collaboration before Princess Diana even came out, but Cardi B's verse was so trash that Ice Spice team decided to scrap it. If she had, Partisan Fontaine writing her verse for Munch, then maybe the verse would be out. Okay, and it wouldn't be scrapped. But I'm not really shocked that Ice Spice wants to work with Cardi B. She already got the Nicki cosign. Even if she starts sneak dissing Nicki, some of the barbs are going to be delusional and pretend like she's not. Okay, that's what y'all do with Megan Thee Stallion. Megan could literally sneak diss Nicki, and the Barbs would be, oh, Megan loves Nicki. Oh, Megan has never publicly dissed Nicki Minaj. They just so delusional. Okay, y'all do that with Doja Cat too. And so, with that being said, she's still going to have some of the Barb support. She may not have all of the Barb support, but she's still going to have some of the Barb support. And this is why I said in my podcast episode, I think it was, 2 days ago? You guys can check that out. If I was a new female rapper, I would not collaborate with Cardi B or Nicki Minaj until I was like 3 or 4 years into the game. Because I don't want the fans to try to force me to pick sides, or the artists to try to force me to pick sides. And I feel like Ice Spice, she knows that, listen, I got my Nicki collab, but that don't necessarily mean I ain't going to be messing with Cardi B. Okay? And since she already got the cosign, technically she won't need Nicki no more. Okay? She already got the Nicki cosign. She already got some of the delusional Barbs. So she doesn't really need Nicki's help anymore, okay? Because she's already gotten that cosign. So Doja Cat has a new son called Koi Fish. Now, Koi Fish is dropping an EP after her album flopped. I don't know what the EP is called. Don't really care. And she got a bloody nose. Now, if you look on Doja's Instagram, she be posting pictures with bloody nose. She was all dripped in blood for the Attention music video. This is the new alter ego Doja Cat has been premiering. And it looks like Queen Fish is trying to copy her. She got the, look of having no soul, and, her eyes are shot. My whole thing is, damn, none of you hoes can be original. I know how that feels. Okay? It's like, damn, everybody trying to copy the Doja Cat formula. You see Scratch Off trying to copy it. I wouldn't be shocked if Cardi B trying to copy it. Koi Fish trying to copy it. It seems as though everybody is trying to copy or mimic Doja Cat or take the Doja Cat formula. Okay? Here's the thing though. Koi Fish, your career is just built up on a Nicki Minaj cosign and payola. Okay, you had a little bit of support when Nicki was behind you. You blew that. But now it's mostly payola. Following Doja Cat is not going to save you. Nobody takes you seriously. You are a TikTok rapper. I've been saying that for the very beginning. You can do all the different alter egos like Doja Cat and have the bloody nose, and you can do all the TikTok songs you want. You're still going to flop because nobody takes you seriously. And it's really no shade. So I got to give my 2 cents in regards to Chloe Bailey getting dragged by Funky Dineva, okay? Because, Chloe, she went on live to stick up for Holly when people were talking about if she was pregnant or not. And this is what Chloe had to say.
And y'all better keep my sister's name out your mouth. Thank you.
Amen.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
You got to get me riled the hell up. Anyways, love you.
We don't play about Hallie.
No. Like, what the heck?
So this is what Funky Dineva, who is a commentator, said about Chloe after, she stuck up for Holly and the reason why he's getting dragged.
I can officially say I don't like her. Chloe Bailey is so goddamn lame to me. First of all, girl, you are Miss Preppy Ashley from the suburbs. Then you came out, you was being all promiscuous and shit. And then now you trying to be a gangster. None of it is fucking believable, girl. None of it is believable. And I'm probably gonna catch a lot of backlash for this. And without that makeup, she ain't cute. She should have never showed up on that camera with that fat ass face without no makeup. She ain't cute. You're not believable. You're so goddamn inauthentic. That's why your shit ain't selling.
Damn. Okay, he went in. Now, here's the thing. I don't feel like Chloe should catch flack for sticking up for Holly. That's what you're supposed to do when you have a sibling. If your sibling is not sticking up for you, then your sibling does not like you, okay? Point blank, period. And I don't think it was right for him to call Chloe ugly, okay? I think that, he took it too far by calling her ugly, especially being that, he is a man, no shade. So I do think he took it too far. But Funky Dineva was right about Chloe and Holly being inauthentic. He was right about that, especially Chloe. And I said before, the Disney Channel church threats mean nothing. Nobody's scared of y'all, so I don't know why they try to make threats or slight subliminals on, social media, especially when she only clapped back on Twitter saying, oh, people are miserable and people don't like to see others happy. I mean, that wasn't even really a good clap back for what Funky Dineva said about you. Okay, that's all you got? I know you're trying to keep it classy, but this is exactly why people don't believe anything you say or feel like your music is inauthentic, because Chloe tried to act promiscuous, she tried to act tough, but in real life, she's a softy church girl, and that's just what it is, okay? I've heard the reason why Chloe has gotten cheated on numerous times is because she don't even be giving up the coochie like that, okay? And that's really no shade. That's really what I heard, that, allegedly she don't be giving up the coochie, and that's why, there's men that have cheated on her in several relationships. So to me, I don't understand why she tried to act so sexual in her music. I never understood that when you not really like that behind the scenes. I never get that. And then as for Holly, I think she's a little bit inauthentic too. The good girl church act that she puts on, okay, when I heard that Holly Bailey is completely different from how she is in front of the scenes. That's why she linked up with DVD, doo-doo garbage. I don't understand why they can't be authentic to who they are. I don't understand why Chloe has to be really sexual when she's not. And I don't understand why Holly Bailey has to put on the church, a good girl act when she's not. I don't feel like they need to do that. Just be authentic. Look at Rihanna. Rihanna has been completely authentic her whole career, and look where it's gotten her. Same thing with Nicki Minaj. I don't understand why people have to have personas and put on a front for, their music and how they want the general public to perceive them. Okay, so I do agree with him when it comes to that part. I do feel like that's the reason why people don't buy their music, is because they don't feel like it's real. It's not authentic. You can tell Chloe, she's not that person she portrays in music. And same thing with Holly. So now it's like, why would I support a fake? You know what I'm saying? No shade. But I don't think it was right for Funky Dineva to call, Chloe ugly. I don't think that she's ugly, even without makeup. She just looks younger, in my opinion. And then also, I don't feel like she should get flack for sticking out for Holly, because that is her sister. That's what you're supposed to do when you got a sister. Now, moving on to Megan Thee Stallion, fans are talking about how SEXIRődD is going on her very first solo tour. She says she'll bring guests, but she's the one headlining. She is doing her own tour before Megan Thee Stallion, okay? And even before Cardi B. A lot of people are wondering why that is. Well, you can tell that SEXIRődD has genuine support. You can't really tell when it comes to Megan and Cardi because they got machines backing them. See, SEXIRődD is not even signed yet, and she's doing a solo tour. Megan is signed to 1501 300 Entertainment, and she also has the backing of Roc Nation, but yet she can't do her own solo tour. Interesting. Mind you, Megan has 3 Grammys. Okay? Not 1, not 2, but 3. Okay? So, it is very suspicious, But I'm actually not really shocked because there are a lot of artists that can't do tours by themselves. You know, I even think that, Payola Board did an article saying that, labels have become kind of depressed with the fact that a lot of artists, they cannot send on the road. Okay? Because they be giving them payola and stuff like that. And I feel like Megan, she could have went on tour, by herself back in 2019, 2020, when she had the hype. Now her hype has declined. So what does Megan do? She do a lot of festivals. If you notice, Megan, she will do a festival, but she won't go on her own solo tour because she knows that the seats won't be filled. But if there's other artists joining her, the seats will be filled. So she's playing chess. And same thing with Cardi B, okay? I don't think Cardi B could do her own solo tour. I think Cardi B definitely would have to go with like a scratch off or do a festival or, Summer Jam. She couldn't even sell a Summer Jam. Okay, they were giving out tickets for Summer Jam. So, the proof is in the pudding, unfortunately. Now, moving on from that, we got to talk about Victoria Monet's album. This is my official review, okay, of the songs that I liked, of the songs that I really didn't care for. Fans on social media were saying, Victoria Monet, she needs to work on her writing. Her writing isn't that great. And I'm like, how dare you when she's written for one of the biggest artists, Ariana Grande, on several songs. Okay? So if her writing ain't that great, how comes Ariana Grande be letting her write on her album? Interesting. Y'all just some haters. But for my rating for the full album, I would give it an 8. Okay? Smoke featuring Lucky Day. It's a cute song. I like that song. Not my favorite on the album, but I do like that song. Party Girls is fire. That's a good record. All Right is a hit. Now, I don't know if Victoria Monet has a name for her fans. The Cougars or the Jaguars, whatever they're called, the Lions, whatever she calling them. I need all the Victoria Monet fans to tell Victoria Monet that we need a music video for All Right. That song is fire, okay? That song's a hit, in my opinion. I like Cadillac Pimp. On My Mama, that's a hit. We already talked about that. That's a fire song. The song Stop Asking Me for Ish, I didn't really care for that song, to be quite honest. I don't know why. Maybe I gotta listen to it a couple times, but I don't know. I didn't really like that song. But Hollywood, I like that song. And then Goodbye, I really didn't care for that song either. But I like most of the songs on the album. That's why I gave it an 8, okay? And there's something very soulful about Victoria Monet. It's like she has, I wouldn't say an old soul, but she keeps it R&B. Like it's not R&B pop. It's not R&B hip hop. I mean, On My Mama could be R&B hip hop, but it's like R&B, like strictly R&B. I feel like we need more strictly R&B artists. That's why I like Coco Jones. Okay, a lot of these R&B artists, they try to be R&B hip hop or they try to be R&B pop. It's just R&B and I like that. So I would give Victoria Monet an 8. Moving on to Queen B. So unfortunately, Russell Wilson's wife, Cece, Sierra, she's facing some backlash for putting out the SHEIN version of Break My Home. Now, she got a song called, I believe, Winning with Big Frida. And as we know, Big Frida was on Break My Home. And in the beginning of the song Winning, it kind of sounds like similar to Break My Home. Until Sierra starts singing, because she definitely don't sound like Queen B, and she will never reach Queen B status when it comes to her vocal ability. No shade. But, people are calling Sierra out on this for copying Queen B. And my whole thing is, why would Big Frida even get on a song that is similar to Break My Home? She did Queen B dirty. Okay? It do sound similar. Okay? But once Ciara starts singing, then you can definitely drastically see a change. I didn't even like Break My Hole, to be quite honest, from Renaissance. I don't like that song. Okay? But it does sound similar, especially Big Frida's part. This is definitely copyright infringement. No shade. Okay? And I like Ciara, but she just don't have it musically anymore. People wonder why I don't talk about Ciara. Like, musically, she just don't have it. She just don't have it anymore. She need to call Missy Elliott, call Jazzy Faye, and have them write her a hit. These new writers that she working with, they not working for her. She got a song with Lil Baby, a song with Glow Stick, Lola Brooke, who else? Summer Walker, and she still can't find no hit. How many collaborations can you put out and you still cannot find a hit? Okay, it's really no shade. So to me, I feel like Ciara's trying a little bit too hard. I can't get into any of her recent music. I'm not listening to that EP. No shade. And she copied Queen Bee. Okay? So I just wanted to talk about that quickly. I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next podcast episode, and have a great day.